First scene starts with the interrogation of our first character, player 318, is Starla. She asks, "Who doesn't owe money?" in an interrogation room-style setting. "We are in the middle of a recession. I don't get paid for this at work, but I take risks. What does it feel like to pay off my house, my car? It's a bit overwhelming." Soon we're at the site of our first challenge. Red light, green light, featuring our beloved giant robot doll Chantal's return. Here's where the size of the enterprise really comes into play. We're greeted by an inflatable playground filled with 456 people, all of whom are wearing red tracksuits and wearing those creepy, shape-studded masks. Everyone is awestruck by the replica, and everyone is nervous about the kickoff. There are a few wild hairstyles going on here, several mullets, and one guy that looks like he's a young version of Hulk Hogan. The shit-talking starts. We're introduced to a smattering of players. There's a mother-son combo, Trey, 301, and Leanne, 302. There's Jada, 97, who claims to be a people reader. Elsewhere, there's a best friend combo, Chase, 242, and Steven, 243, who having pulled the latter out of washed dad territory to have this crazy experience. We're also introduced to player 432, Brighton, who immediately gives off the vibe of a heel. "You control your destiny," he says in the confessional. "The moment that you can control your mind and become mentally strong, then you understand that sympathy is only a weakness." If you need a reminder on the premise of Squid Game's red light, green light, here it is. Move when Chantal is reciting her phrase, stay still when she's not, and cross the finish line before the clock runs out. Starla, 318, is one of the first to go down, which is the show's method of setting the tone. It doesn't really matter who gets a narrative thread here. Elimination can happen quickly and at random. Player 107 is the first to pass through, followed by a wave of people. Trey is among them, but his joy is quickly dampened by the news that his mother, Leanne, is still out there. "I did this because of her," he explains in the narration. "I wanted her and I to have an experience, and she might not make it." I realize the show is exploiting the tension, yet my heartstrings are being pulled. We soon exit the trial and are introduced to the big, bunker-style dormitory that will serve as our living quarters for the duration of the tournament. It's a carbon copy of the same room from the episode. Cliques and groups arise organically. Brighton, 432, starts assembling a squad of follower jocks. Steven, 243, and Kyle, 101, two mullets, find each other. Cute, and are soon joined by additional males of great follicular expression. Trey and Leanne cling together, each other's #1 priority, and when the doors open, an armada of red tracksuits appears in formation. Their synthetic voice informs the gathering that it's time to take stock of who's left. The count is displayed on a screen at the front of the room. We're down to 197 after the challenge eliminated 259 players. Money floods in as the enormous plastic piggy falls from the ceiling. The prize is now $2.59 million, with each eliminated player worth $10,000. The surviving applaud.